Hello everyone, I happily welcome you all for a new video from my channel, and today video is from the subject accounting for management, and the topic we are going to see today is accounting cycle. I have already uploaded two videos in this topic and I also have given the link in the description. This is the third video. So before watching this video, I suggest you to watch that videos first and then continue watch this video. And before starting the video, I just want to extend my gratitude by thanking you all for the support you're giving for my channel. And I hope so this video will also be useful to you. Kindly watch this video till the end and then share your valuable feedbacks. If you're new to this channel, kindly subscribe this channel. Right, without further delay, let us get into the video. Accounting cycle. What does mean by accounting cycle? Generally, if you say something as a cycle, that means that it starts from something, it continues one by one, and then again it comes to starting point. That's what we call it as cycle, right? And similarly, we do have a accounting cycle. Here, the accounting cycle means things we do in an accounting process in an accounting period, that is within an accounting year. Within 1 year, what are the things we do in the accounting process, right? What we do first, what follows next, and how does this accounting point again it comes to the starting point. That is what we are going to see in the accounting cycle. This is a very small and interesting topic. Let us see one by one. Okay, the first and foremost step in the accounting cycle is identifying the transaction and journalizing. As I have told you already, business do have lot of transaction. So now we are going to identify those transactions which involve monetary transfer. I mean a transfer of money or money's worth. And as we know, all the transaction which is related to money or money's worth have to be recorded in the business book. The first entry is made in the journal book, right? So that is what, now writing the entry in the journal book is what and sort it is known as journalizing. In the journal, how do we record is we identify a transaction and identify the debit and credit aspect of a transaction, and we make a debit and credit entry for every single transaction based on the date wise, right? So that is what the first thing we do in the accounting cycle. How we do all that we will see separately when we are seeing exclusively a video on journal, right? Next, the second step in the accounting cycle is posting and balancing. So generally when we record information in the journal, as I told you already, we will record information date wise and we will make a record of a debit and credit aspects in a transaction, right? But this will not give a complete picture of each and every single account. So when you want to know the complete picture of each and every single account, that has to be classified and enter in a different place. So that entry is what we call it as posting in ledger, right? So we will take, for example, in a transaction, you have a cash and you have a purchase, whereas purchase is a debit and cash is a credit. Now purchase, in the purchase we will make a cash entry, in the cash we will make a purchase entry, right? So again, as always, know all the item in the accounting cycle we are going to see individually. As of now, you just understand that in journal we'll record everything date wise, and all that which has been recorded date wise, all the debit and credit which has been recorded date wise will be classified and entered based on the accounting wise. And here what you do, so for example, if you're making an entry for purchase account, so you will enter the all the debit related to purchase, all the credit related to purchase, and finally you will balance and see that whether we have highest amount in the debit side or credit side. If we have the highest amount in the debit side, then we have debit balances. If we have higher amount in the credit side, and then we have credit balances, right? So this is what the second step in the accounting cycle. Third step. So the third step in the accounting cycle is preparation of trial balance. So we have entered all the transaction debit and credit aspect in journal, then that has been posted to the respective account and ledger. Now in any particular date we want to know that what do we have, do we have equal debit and credit balance. That can be identified only by preparing a trial balance. A trial balance, if a particular account got tallied in ledger, that is closed there. So all the account which is not getting tallied, either it has a debit balance and a credit balance, that will be again entered in a trial balance. All the ledger accounts, debits and credit balance will be entered and they will be balanced in the trial balance. And this will give you an idea that whether if you have made any mistake, whether omitted any transactions, omitted any debit and credit aspect of any transaction, or if you have made any totaling mistake, arithmetic mistake, all that you can know only when you prepare a trial balance. And this trial balance you can prepare on any particular date, though it can be prepared on any particular date. Generally it is prepared at the end of the quarters and particularly at the end of the year, because these trial balance is what is going to be an input for final account. So thus the trial balance is third in the accounting cycle. Next, preparation of trading account, right? So this all these three will end in the trial balance, and at the end of the year we will prepare final accounts. This final accounts has three parts. The first part is preparing a trading account. What is a trading account? So trade means buying and selling. If it is a manufacturing unit, buying, producing and selling, right? So now what is the profit I am getting in mere buying and selling? So identifying that am I getting a profit or loss in this buying and selling process is done in the trading account, right? So the profit or loss we identify by preparing a trading account is what we call it as gross profit, because it includes only the profit, taking into consideration the cost of producing the product. Other cost and other incomes are not considered here. That's why it is called as trading account, and the profit you get, profit or loss you identify in this stage is called gross profit or gross loss. Next, follow to trading account, we will be preparing profit and loss account. So in the trading account itself, we will identify gross profit or loss, and in that we have only included expenses that is incurred to produce a product. But apart from producing product, business do have other expenses like selling and distribution expenses, administration expenses, financial expenses like paying interest for loan and other thing, other losses, depreciations. So business do have other expenses then and other income. All that is adjusted in the profit and loss account, and finally the net profit or net loss is being identified. So in the profit and loss account we'll be identifying that whether the business is getting a net profit or net loss. So this is the fifth stage in the accounting cycle. Next, the last stage of the accounting cycle is preparation of balance sheet. So preparation of balance sheet. So till now, the final account, as I told you, it has three parts. The first two part will reveal you the income and expenses position. Whether the company is getting a profit or loss in the process of business. The balance sheet, it is also prepared at the end of the year, and this balance sheet will give the financial position, will give information about the financial position of the company. Okay, after doing all expenses and income, something is continuing in the business, right? So for that, do we have equal amount of assets and liabilities? Asset is equal to liabilities plus capital. Okay, liabilities to the owner and liability to the outsider. So that is being tallied in this stage, and this is the last part in the accounting cycle. So with that, the particular year accounting process end, and again a new accounting year starts. That's why it is known as a continuous process, right? A cycle. Okay. First is identifying the transaction and journalizing, where we enter date wise and the debit and credit aspect. Next, we post to the ledger into a respective account, and we identify whether we have debit and credit balances in the particular account. So if we have debit and credit balances, all the ledger account debit and credit balances are tallied in the trial balance, and at the end of the year with the input from the trial balance, so we prepare income statement and balance sheet. In the income statement, first part we prepare trading account. From that we know whether we have incurred gross profit or loss. Then from the gross profit and loss we adjust other income and expenses, and then we identify the net profit or loss, and finally in the balance sheet where we tally our assets with our liabilities, right? Thank you. I hope this video was useful for you to understand the basic things happening in the accounting cycle within an year, right? So we are going to see individual videos on every single topic we have seen in the accounting cycle. We may see more than one video also in particular topic. Right now this is just an overview what is happening in the accounting cycle. So next video I am planning to tell you about branches of accounting, and few people have individually messaged me that when will you start teaching problem, right? It is no always necessary to learn the basic and then get into the problem. Only if you are strong with the basic concept you can work out the problem easily. I'm not going to tell like this is in the left hand side, this is in the right hand side. Only when you understand the basic concept you know that why this is in the left hand side and why this is in the right hand side. So we will be having some basic video where you have to learn the basics and then we'll start doing the problem, right? And thank you for the support again and again. I'm thankful for the support you're showing for my channel. Do share this video and also my channel with the friends who may find useful with us. And thank you one and all. Thank you.